Hello dear students, on 18th August 2024, the HPCL exam was conducted for civil engineers. 170 questions were asked, 85 from technical, 85 from non-technical portion. Every question is of 1 marks, and in 150 minutes, that is 2.5 hours, you have to solve these 170 questions. Already guys, I have made a video just 2 days back about the biggest of the blunders that HPCL has made in conducting this exam. Thousands of the students who are preparing for this, who have traveled a lot, but they didn't get the justice, because whatever results they will be showing here will, I'm not saying completely wrong, but they will not be the exact relative performance of the students. I request HPCL to take a note on this and also address that what marking policy they are adopting for giving the final cutoff, because many questions were repeated, and in one question it is written that calculator is allowed. Might be somebody was making the question paper, he has written a note to solve this, calculator is allowed, he has given to someone else, he has not seen it, and exactly the same thing is written. Might be he is taking some more other note, okay, then other note भी आ सकता था आपके question paper में. So guys, I request HPCL on behalf of all the students who have given the HPCL exam on 18th of August, that please at least address that what marking policy, how the ranks will be calculated, will they be giving the marks out of 170 marks, 175 marks, 174 marks, because many questions were repeated twice, and in one question it was clearly written that calculator is allowed. So at least they should tell us that from how many marks they are calculating the total marks of a student out of 170 or 175 or 173 or whatever, and what about that question in which it is clearly written that calculator is allowed. Also, I request my dear students to challenge all these, everyone, okay guys, logically, ethically, legally, even if one challenge is there and if that is valid, it should be accepted. But practically, when more number of such challenges go to the exam authority, then they will feel pressure and they will take it seriously and do the markings or making the result more transparently. Let me show you guys. Suppose I go in the civil engineering part, which is this question number. Let us go first to question number 20. Question number 20 and 59 exactly same. Okay, I am showing you some of those questions, like question number 20. Okay, 20 is, yes, the dry density was given 1.85 gram per cc, GS is given 2.71, and shrinkage limit is asked. Now the same question number 20, where the answer they are telling us 17.16. Same question number 20 you will see in 59. Same you will be seeing exact options you will be seeing in the 59 as well. Okay, let me show you. This is the official paper guys, and they have made a blunder and played with the careers of the students. Okay, I don't know how they cannot make 85 correct questions in a complete year. Okay, you can see here same dry density and the correct answer is 17.16, and all 4 options are same. This has not happened once. Let me tell you some more examples. Let me tell you 55 and 44 questions are same. Question number 55, expected time is asked, okay, and the T naught plus 4Tm plus Tp divided by 6 is the correct answer. And the same question number 55 you will be seeing in question number 44. Same 55 question you will be seeing in 44. Again the same correct answer, that is T naught plus 4Tm plus Tp. Of course the correct answer will be same. Those students who know the answer, both will be correct. Those students who don't know answer, might be they have not attempted it, and if they have attempted both and both are correct, then both the wrong marks will be there. So either they will take this as one question or 2 questions. If it is 2 questions, then some students will be getting +2. If not attempted, somebody can 0, and somebody has attempted but it is wrong, so -0.25, it will be -0.5 also. Now there are other questions also, like 43 question. Okay, Nessler tube. The same is question number 72. Question number 72 is same. Now let me tell you a different kind of mistake HPCL has made. They have made out of 85 questions guys, In every 15th question there is a problem. Now question number 69. PERT, which was coming of 0 marks or 1 marks. Now this time I think examiner likes PERT very much. A lot of questions are from PERT CPM. Now this is the question: an overhand tank, weight is given, this is given, what will be the vertical stress increment, and it is written calculator is required to solve. But let me remind you, the person who is making the HPCL paper, who is making this HPCL question, the persons who have proofread it, that calculator is not given there. Okay, so how this will be evaluated, whether it will be evaluated +1, 0, or what, they may make a common process or transparent process from which the marks will be counted. But what about those students, guys? In any case, the result will not be 100% now pure. With any good intentions, now HPCL people will be showing. Because what about those person who have devoted their 5 minutes or 10 minutes in an exam where in 150 minutes you have to solve 170 questions? In that exam, where for every question you are getting 50 seconds, suppose a student has devoted 5 minutes, 300 seconds for one question, he got it correct, suppose, like this student, okay, he got it correct also. Now how his time will be justified? Because even this question you may now neglecting from your 170 out. This question you will not be evaluating for final selection. But what about those students who have devoted time here? So complete, guys, complete injustice. Okay, and the more surprising thing is, even the last time I made the video, I'll putting the link in the bottom as well. The more surprising is HPCL is not saying anything. After doing not mistake, these are called blunders, not errors, not mistake, not, this is a blunder, guys. Still they are not addressing anything till now. I request dear HPCL officials to take a note on this and at least tell us that how all these things will be rectified and what will be your evaluation process. And I request dear students also to challenge this. I am again repeating this statement. Ethically, legally, even if one challenge is there and that is correct, it should be accepted. But practically, if more challenges are there, then of course they will be feeling more pressure and coming with the best of the evaluation process. Thank you, guys. Take care. Please share your comments on the comment box. I'll be eagerly waiting for your responses. Thank you.